spreading. So how does this happen? Through plate tectonics. Plate tectonics are moving due to convection of the mantle. As the mantle increases in temperature, its density decreases, allowing it to rise to the crust and melt it in. This happens at divergent plate boundaries where the crust gets much thinner and the magma comes up to form new crust. As the new crust forms, the old crust is being pushed outward from the ridge. So this creates volcanic mountains made from basaltic rock. This rock is igneous and much denser than what we find on continental crust. So what's the history behind all this? Well, the continental drift theory was proposed by Alfred Wegener, and not a lot of scientists were convinced by it. They needed more proof, which was assisted by Vine, Matthews, and Morley. This was through magnetic stripes of the ocean floor. So the magnetic stripes are when new crust is forming, it aligns with the polarity of the Earth. And as time passes, Earth flips its magnetic north. So we see that there are symmetrical widths of rock that have the same polarity and the same width, which shows that the ocean is indeed spreading over time. So again, the new rock is forming at the ridges and the old rocks are at the passive margins. So where is all this crust going? The Earth is not getting bigger. It is subducting back into the mantle. So the denser oceanic crust is going to be sinking and recycling itself back into the mantle, and that process will continue. It also forms trenches. This is the Mariana Trench, and it's much larger than Mount Everest and a lot of mountains on Earth's continent. So how does this affect the ocean? So hydrothermal vents can pollute harsh chemicals or release toxins. This can be bad for a lot of species, but it also can convect a lot of minerals and nutrients for other species. So the temperature of these vents are around 700 degrees Fahrenheit, which is very hot, but since the pressure of the ocean is so high down below, it will not boil. But yes, the convection recycles these nutrients, which is very helpful. So here are my works cited.